Action.
I'm Francine, and we're at the M-Body studio in the Medina Golf and Country Club. And I've got a tennis ball under my right foot here, so I always like to start prehab on the bottoms of the feet. Tennis ball, lacrosse ball, golf ball works. Once you get through the bottoms of the feet, we move to the calf. Okay? The point of rolling is to pin the loose muscle belly in between the hard tissue of the roller and the hard tissue of the bone. And then when it's loose, you can feel for anything that needs a little more attention, going back and forth. And then you can flex in order to get enough tension into it to redistribute whatever doesn't feel good. And we do all of one line on one side first. So you skip through the calf, roll into the hamstring, then move up to a glute. When you move to a glute, you got to get the muscle belly loose again. So in order to do that, you open the hip and support yourself with the opposite leg. Now that it's loose, we string the tension into the muscle, pick the heel up, prop it on the knee. The glute is shaped like a fan, so you have to go side to side until you find all of the fibers and what feels really good. I could spend 10 minutes on one glute if I wanted to on a day. It's enjoyable. Okay. So you've got a solid tie in here. That's one side. Now we can flip to the other side. Again, first it's loose on the muscle belly, and then add tension by flexing the foot. Once it's tense, you can move up to the next muscle group. Come into the opposite glute. First loose, then string the tension, then find all the angles. Once you're done with your glutes, we roll into the lower back. What's the first principle? Loose before tension. In order to do that, in order for the lower back to relax enough, you have to contract the stomach fully. So the hips never hit the ground when you're rolling the lower back. It's a lot of work in the stomach. For some people that haven't done this before, just the foam rolling can be an intense workout, right? Now I'm putting more pressure on one side of the body and then the other side. I'm not rolling directly on the spine. You just take little movements up. Once you get to the thoracic, it feels so good to expand over the roller. And now add the tension. You will probably get pops out of your back once you move into the thoracic. So we went relaxed, then we went tension. Now I'm angling to get in under the scapula. And the hips are above the line of the shoulder in order to have enough weight to come in under the scapula. Take one side, and then the other. Alright, so we got through the back line. Now we're going to come into the spiral. So I've got this under one lat. First loose, then tension. How do we add the tension? Foot and hand completely extended to stretch out the spiral line. Other side. Pin the lat loose first, then extend the foot and the hand. Alright, back and spiral are done. Now we have front line. In order to do the quad, everything above and below it has to be taut so the quad can relax. Roll through those. You can pivot to the outside to do the IT band. And then pivot to the inside to get your teardrop. If this feels really good, you can add more tension by elongating the limbs. Then we have tibialis. I'm not directly on the shin. I'm at a 45-degree angle across it. You can switch to the other one right there. We just switch to the other line. And roll down into the other leg. And there's your pivot both directions. come out here. You just roll through everything, so coming into this position is so much easier once you've just come through all the tissue. And now you're ready to train. Everything's lined up.